You think it's just a hi, a smile, maybe a wave. But what if I told you the way a woman greets you can reveal everything she's too afraid to say out loud? You see, love doesn't always arrive with grand declarations. Sometimes it hides in the smallest moments, in how her eyes light up when she sees you, in how her voice softens just for you, in the way she says your name, like it means more to her than she's willing to admit. As a psychology expert who has spent years studying human behavior, I can tell you, greetings aren't just social habits, they're emotional fingerprints. And when a woman's feelings for you are out of control, it will show up the second she says hello. So if you've ever wondered, is she just being friendly or is there something more behind that smile? Stay with me, because once you know what to look for, you'll never see her the same way again. Sign 1, the spark in her eyes. You might think it's nothing, just a glance, but her eyes are saying more than her lips ever will. When a woman is emotionally drawn to you, her eyes change the moment she sees you. Psychology calls it prolonged eye contact, a nonverbal sign of emotional connection. If her gaze lingers just a second longer than normal, if her pupils seem slightly wider, if she looks at you like she's seeing something rare, something she doesn't get to feel every day, that's not just friendliness, that's fascination. You may also notice a subtle eyebrow flash, when her eyebrows quickly raise and lower as she locks eyes with you. It's instinctive. It happens in less than a second, but it's a universal sign of attraction and excitement. She may even look away quickly afterward, almost as if she caught herself being too obvious. That's not disinterest. That's fear of being seen, fear of exposing what she truly feels. Because when a woman is crazy about you, her eyes will greet you before her words ever do. Sign 2, the smile that isn't just polite. There are smiles, and then there's that smile, the one that blooms the moment she sees you, like you've just lit up her entire world. Psychology has a name for this. It's called a Duchenne smile. It's a real, genuine smile that involves not just the mouth, but the eyes too. You'll see it in the way her cheeks lift, the slight crinkle around her eyes, and that unmistakable warmth that can't be faked. If she greets you with this kind of smile, even before you say a word, it's not just politeness, it's instinct. Her brain is lighting up with positive emotions, and her body reacts before she even has time to control it. And here's what's even more telling. Watch how quickly it shows up. If she starts smiling the moment you walk into the room, or even from across the street, that's not a delayed reaction. That's anticipation. That's her heart recognizing you before her mind can catch up. When a woman's feelings are spinning out of control, her smile becomes the one thing she can't hide. And in that moment, you are her source of joy. Sign 3, her voice changes just for you. Have you ever noticed how her voice sounds different when she greets you? Softer, lighter, almost like she's trying to pour warmth into every word. This isn't your imagination. Psychology has shown that when someone feels emotionally or romantically drawn to another person, their voice tends to change, often without them even realizing it. Her pitch might rise slightly, a sign of excitement and vulnerability, or it might drop into a softer tone, intimate, calm, like she's tuning herself to your frequency. Either way, she's no longer just speaking, she's revealing her emotional state. Researchers call this vocal modulation, and it's deeply connected to attraction. It's a way the subconscious tries to create closeness, to invite you in. She may say something simple like, "Hey," but the way she says it, the music in her tone, the pause, the breath behind the word, that's what carries the meaning. That's where the emotion lives. Because when a woman is secretly overflowing with feelings, Even her hello becomes a melody only you were meant to hear. Sign 4. She finds a way to touch you, even in hello. Touch is the most powerful unspoken language we have. And when a woman is crazy about you, she'll find subtle, almost innocent ways to close that physical gap, especially when she greets you. Maybe it's a gentle touch on your arm when she says hi, a quick brush against your hand, or a hug that lingers a second longer than it needs to. These aren't accidents. These are emotional slips, moments where her heart speaks louder than her logic. In psychology, we call this affectionate touch, and it's one of the strongest signs of hidden desire. She might play it off as casual, but her body is doing what her words are too afraid to say. I feel close to you, and I want to feel closer. Pay attention to how she greets others versus how she greets you. Does she hug you tighter, reach for you instinctively, touch your shoulder while laughing? These tiny gestures hold volumes of unspoken emotion. Because when she can't tell you how she feels, her touch will. And in that single moment of connection, she's letting you feel her heart. Sign 5. She lights up differently when she sees you. There's a certain glow you can't fake, a kind of energy that floods her entire presence the moment her eyes meet yours. It's not just happiness, it's something deeper. It's you. When a woman has intense feelings for someone, her emotional state changes instantly in their presence. Psychology calls this an emotional spike, a surge of excitement and anticipation triggered by someone she deeply cares about. She may become more animated, more expressive. Her voice brightens, her posture shifts. She suddenly seems alive in a way you don't see when she greets anyone else. It's like she's been waiting for this moment all day, even if she'd never admit it. Watch her eyes, watch her body language. Watch the difference in how she greets you compared to how she greets everyone else. The contrast is where the truth lives. Because when a woman is crazy about you, her whole being reacts, not just her words. You don't just walk into the room, you change it. The twist. Sometimes, she tries to hide it. But here's the part most people miss. Sometimes the woman who feels the most for you is the one who tries the hardest to hide it. She might greet you casually, act like it's no big deal. She may even look away quickly, keep it short, or pretend she's distracted. But if you look closer, you'll see the cracks in the mask. A flicker in her eyes, a nervous smile she fights to control. The way her hand twitches like it wanted to reach for you, but didn't. That little hesitation before she walks away, as if she wants to stay but can't find the courage. Why? Because real feelings are scary. When a woman is emotionally overwhelmed, when her heart is screaming, but she doesn't feel safe enough to let it out, she'll try to bury it under politeness, distance, or even indifference. And that's the twist. The coldest greeting might be hiding the warmest heart. So now you know, when a woman's feelings for you are out of control, it doesn't always come through in grand gestures or bold words. Sometimes it's in the spark in her eyes, the smile that lights up just for you, the way her voice softens like you're her safe place, the accidental touches she doesn't pull away from, or the way her whole energy shifts the moment you walk in. And sometimes it's in what she doesn't do, the greeting that's too fast, the smile that flickers and disappears, the quick escape. All signs she's feeling more than she knows how to express. Because love doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it whispers through body language, nervous laughter, and eyes that say everything her lips can't. If you've seen any of these signs, maybe you're not just someone in her life. Maybe you're the one she's been trying not to fall for, but already has. If this video helped you see things more clearly, give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And tell me in the comments, have you ever been greeted like this by someone? Or maybe you've greeted someone this way yourself. Subscribe for more real psychology, deep truths, and emotional insight into the human heart. Until next time, keep your eyes open, because love is always speaking, even when no one says a word.